This is a mini recap of my husband's birthday celebration this year. This year was a milestone birthday for my husband. He turned the big 4-0. Because his birthday is so close to Christmas, we celebrated small with just a little date night with just us, and we went out to STK Steakhouse, located inside the Marriott Marquis Hotel in Washington, D.C. We stayed there for just one night because we had to get back home to the little ones as this was 2 days before Christmas. This is the outside patio of STK. Way too cold to sit out there, but wanted to catch just some video and shots of what it looked like on the outside, and walking up to the front of the restaurant. It's super pretty out there, super relaxing. And then I can tell that if the weather was warmer, that would definitely be a nice place to sit and lounge, maybe in the spring or the summer. Very nice ambiance on the outside, and it looks super fun. That was the entrance of STK Steakhouse. This is where you check in for your reservation at the receptionist area. We had a little cocktail as we were waiting for our table. That's the second round of cocktails. That is the birthday boy, of course, and that is me, all dolled up for the birthday and ready to enjoy our evening together. For an appetizer, we ordered 2 rounds of oysters. I can't remember if these were the East Coast or the West Coast oysters because apparently it's a thing. So we ordered a half dozen East Coast and then another half dozen of the West Coast. I think one coast is supposed to be a little sweet and the other one is supposed to be a little bit more salty. I personally couldn't tell the difference. Maybe it was the cocktail. My husband couldn't tell the difference either because he put hot sauce on all of his oysters. And so as a result, he said they tasted the same. Dinner came. He had the steak. Of course, I can't remember exactly what strip. I'm not a steak eater. I don't know the difference. So I had the salmon half eaten before I took the picture. That was his happy birthday surprise. I think it was like a chocolate chip cookie with vanilla ice cream on top. Super cute. I noticed a little Christmas tree that they put on the plate with the icing. We thought that was cute. Snapshot of us after the restaurant. Super cold, but warm on the inside from all of the cocktails that we had at dinner, of course. Another snapshot of us. This is, we went back inside the hotel. We had left out to go move the car and to grab our bags. Now we're back inside the hotel lobby area. I thought the area was really cute. I can tell they probably host like a lot of conferences here at the hotel, hence the Starbucks, which was closed, of course, but it's just a lot of conference areas, a huge lobby. And just like a lot of it's just really really spacious. If you wanted to host like a conference there or even a wedding, just really spacious lobby. This was the dignitary. I think this was like another cocktail lounge that they had inside the hotel. Everything was closed by the time we finished up at STK. um, but I can tell that that hotel is a good place to kind of go, if you were staying for an extended period of time or if you were having a conference or hosting something there at the hotel, because they did have like a little bit of everything inside, whereas you don't have to leave. It was like a convenience store, a couple of restaurants, Starbucks, of course. Um, and that's just from what I can see on this side of the lobby area. We didn't even walk to the other side. We had a few cocktails, um, and we're ready to just kind of hang out and enjoy the rest of our night. Beautiful Christmas tree that they had right there in the lobby. I always love how hotels decorate for Christmas. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, the elevator was also kind of lit up with those Christmas colors as well. Another image of the tree. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Um, Over there, they had it set up for Hanukkah as well, being inclusive, which was absolutely great. They even had like a Kwanzaa display right there, as you can see, which I have never seen in a public like hotel lobby. So I thought that that was absolutely great. DEI, don't tell the Trump administration. Anywho, this is another area of the hotel lobby. As we were just kind of looking around, kind of seeing the sights, checking things out before we headed up upstairs. And that was like the entrance of STK right there in the lobby as well. So looks like they have a happy hour. Um, this was just like a hotel, the hotel fireplace, which I thought was super pretty, very relaxing. Um, Once you stood up really close to it, it was like really warm as well, and you can feel the warmth. So overall, I rate STK a 10 out of 10. I forgot to mention they also came around and gave everybody like 2 to 3 free rounds of shots, which was great, a nice, great touch as well. Um, my husband did end up going back into STK just to get another cocktail before we headed upstairs since the lobby bar in the hotel was already shut down for the evening. This was just like a nice little display that they had outside. It says STK in flowers, but I didn't capture that. Blame it on the cocktails. Um, and then that is just us ending our night. So happy birthday, happy 40th. Hope you enjoyed. Bye, y'all.